Hello, it's Dan Webster here, the head professional at St Anne's Old Links Golf Club, and here we are again for another edition of our weekly news. Thankfully, course is back open. However, be aware we are on frost greens at the moment, apron greens, purely because this is a dangerous time. The frost is coming out of the ground, causes the earthquake effect. Top bit thaws, bottom bit's rock hard. I did post a video on social media recently. It's had 11,000 views in 24 hours, just explaining why the course might look fit for play, why the greens might look great. However, this is where the most damage is caused. And we've got such a busy year here this year at St Anne's Old Links with the Open qualifying, the Ladies Open qualifying. We've got to make sure our course is in fantastic condition for members, guests and tournament players all year. So please be patient, please bear with us. Despite that, despite the conditions, we have had golfers out on the golf course. During the Saturday, we had our Saturday Better Ball event. It's just a nice simple pairs event on apron green, 16 holes in play. Congratulations to Dave Laver and Keith Allen, 44 points, blew the field away, well done. Twos guys were £13 per two, and that has been paid onto your accounts already. Gotta say again, the conditions were pretty brutal. We only had 98 playing at the weekend. That's 98 more than I thought would play. So congratulations to everybody that got round. One thing I will mention, Dave Laver did make a nice little two on the first as well. So that's not a bad feat. Well done, Dave. So I've got some shiny new wedges in my hand. This is the Voki SM7. They launched this week. These are our demo clubs. They are available for people to come and hit shots with and for us to do custom fits with. The product itself launches this week and we've already taken quite a few pre-orders. The SM7 from Voki. It's a little bit more consistent yardages from across the club face. I'm going to hit a couple of shots in a minute with them. What I've got in my hands is the same gapping that I have with my wedges, 50, 54, 58. Now modern day wedges are very strong. A pitching wedge is around 44 degrees now. If you're using a pitching wedge and a sand wedge, you've probably got about a 12-degree gap between those clubs. So come and see us, spend some time with the coaches or the fitters and let us help you get the right gapping with your wedges. And it's just going to hit a couple of shots with these. So first of all, this is the 50 in the F grind, the standard grind. I do like the look of the way these new Vokies sit. Okay, nice and smooth, like that feel. So what they've done, they've made the blade a little bit thicker across, distributed weight across the blade in a position so that with the less lofted clubs we get a little bit more consistent flight, more penetrating flight. With the more lofted clubs we get a bit more distance, because sometimes with the more lofted clubs, this is a 58 for example, so much weight in the sole, the ball pops up in the air and it just goes nowhere. This is that 58 wedge, and as I look down to it, it does look like there's a lot of loft there, but hopefully with a bit more weight towards the top of the club, it won't just slide up in the air, it won't go too high, it will get a nice penetrating flight as well. So if you do want to come and spend a bit of time with us with the Vokies, we've got a Voki launch event here at St Anne's Old Links on Saturday the 17th of March. Pop down, spend some time myself and Gary and the Titleist custom fitter Nick, and we'll have a little look at your wedge gapping whilst we're at it. You might have spotted this chair here, by the way. This is a Masters chair. I got this from Will name drop when I was over at Augusta a few years ago. Great experience. I can't wait to watch the Masters again. I can't believe it's only 4 weeks away with the weather we've had. Easter's not long away and Masters Sunday is the 8th of April. Can't wait for it to start. It just seems like a million miles away with the conditions out there right now. But however, I'm sure things will turn as we start and get into a little bit more spring-like weather. Quite a few Masters bits of memorabilia that I will be displaying around the pro shop over the next few days as well, so keep your eye out for it. You might have spotted this tennis racket. I think everybody's got a tennis racket at home. Maybe the child's got one or they've had one in the garage. I found this as I was cleaning out my garage yesterday. And I think the tennis racket is a brilliant tool to help understand what the blade is doing at impact. So a slicer of a golf ball generally would leave that blade open, and you can see on the tennis racket how much open that blade is. A draw of a golf ball would release that blade and square it up. And again, maybe a cross-court forehand shot in tennis. But if you've got a tennis racket, just have a little look at it in your backswing. Look at what that blade is doing. Look what the racket is doing at impact. If you can see that face is open now, the ball's going to go right. Try and get that back to square for impact and really square up that racket so it compresses the ball forward and then rotates over. It's a great way to get a feel of it. So golf swing. So you can see on the way back, the blade is open. As I come back in, I'm going to make sure I turn that racket back to square and release through. Simple little drill. If you haven't got one at home, pop down, have a go in the studio with this one. Let a tennis racket help you with your golf swing. Don't forget guys, it is Mother's Day this weekend. We've got lots of gift ideas. We've got a fantastic new collection of ladies clothing in store at the Golf Academy. Daily Sports has arrived. We've got the new Skechers ladies shoes has arrived. Got a nice little Garmin watch, which is a great little gift for Mother's Day. Hats, gloves, to suit any budget. Look after your mum, you've only got one of them. It is Mother's Day on Sunday. We're on the topic of new products arriving. New FootJoy clothing collection has arrived here at St Anne's Old Links. Looks really nice. Pop down and have a look at it. We've got Ted Baker at the Academy, Calvin Klein at the Academy, J Lindeberg. This is part of the new J Lindeberg collection. Quite like this. Nice and smooth, nice and soft fitting. Loads of mobility in it. It is a little bit slim fitting, but there is a bit of room as well for us athletic types. So anyway, that's enough from me this week. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you all over the weekend. Weather's starting to get warmer, the temperature's starting to get up a bit. The evenings are getting lighter and we're going to start to see some after work golf soon. Click like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.